All right, so we just went live here on YouTube, and it was to give away this massive pile of tools behind me. You guys, my subscribers, the people that were in the live event, decided who the winner was, and we're gonna go ahead and call him right now. I love it. He's a construction technology instructor in Iowa. What better place to park all of these tools than an education center? I think you all know as well as I do, we need to help support the trades. And if all these tools excite a bunch of kids in Iowa to get into the trade, work with their hands, it's gonna be awesome. So let's give Corey a call, see if he even wakes up. It is 9:30 on a Saturday. Don't know what he's doing. Let's try and get him on the phone. Hope he answers. He might be like, whose number is this?
Hello, you reached Corey. Sorry, I can't answer your call right now, but if you could leave your name and number and a brief message.
This is Kyle from RR Buildings, and I'm calling you because you must have missed out on the live event today. The community has spoken. You're the winner, dude. Give me a call back. This is my number, and we're going to set up a time to come out there and hand deliver them to you, your students, hopefully, and we'll talk to you soon, man. Thanks a lot. Bye. I really wish we could have had a conversation. I would have loved to have heard his voice and to hear what he thought. We're gonna go ahead, we'll get this set up. Let's get these tools loaded up so we can go haul them out to Iowa, to Corey and his students. Look at this, man. We got like a golden hour going on. Stopping at J Bros because I am literally about empty on fuel. And I turn around. Check it out. Kind of dying now. That's a pretty nice rainbow. Well, does anybody else have to round up? Like, I can't stand when it was 172 and like 20 some cents when it stopped. I gotta go up to at least like a 50 or an even. I don't know. I'm weird like that. All right, just got up 6:30 and we are in Emmitsburg. Welcome to Emmitsburg, Iowa. And that is where the Lakes Community College is that we're gonna be giving away these tools to. And we are actually in a student-built, 100% labor from the students. This cabin was built in, I think, 2018, I was told. So thank you, Iowa Lakes, for putting us up here in this for the night, and I'll give you a quick tour. So first, let's go ahead and start here in the kitchen. So once again, everything was student labor. Electrical, concrete, cabinetry, framing, everything. Trim. I went ahead and got a little bit of coffee started. But so this is the kitchen, and it's in this kind of open area here of the cabin. You can see the loft upstairs, eating area. Got a nice little, sitting, relaxing area, TV. Bedroom is where I slept. Here we got the little loft area. Better view of the downstairs. Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like a 24 by 40-ish. About. Man, what a great project. I think that this would be something super fun to do just for myself, like find some property. This is on a lake, by the way, in Emmitsburg. Very cool. Wanted to give you guys a quick tour. And we're actually gonna be heading out to the school early. Got a big day. Hope you guys are excited for it.
Kyle Stubbenhorst, Greg Haas, they're here from Illinois. Hopefully they can be entertaining in this situation as well. So Kyle and
Don't
Greg,
get your hopes up, guys.
Why don't you guys start it off just by kind of telling how you ended up here today, and you can start far back as you want or as recent as you want. We'll start with that.
How far do you guys want to go back? In my time of growing up, everybody said you go to college, you get a degree, you go work for some big company, and that's the only way you're going to be successful. Otherwise, you just ain't going to make it. And so that's what I did. I was a valedictorian of my class. I got a computer science degree, got a big job in the city, and was making good money, like right out of college. It probably didn't even take a year before I was miserable.
there's no way I could do this for 40 years. There's no way. Well, little did I know, about a year later, I run into this guy. You should have seen this guy. He had, Vans and baggy pants and earring in his ear, and I was like, all right, I'll take him. How I got here was that I needed a way to say, I was tired of people calling me and saying, I need a Morton building. So I needed to educate. And I was like, no better way than social media. It's free. I can tell the story I want. And I just started posting pictures and stuff that I loved and what we were doing. The sigh of relief inside of me when Corey was chosen, I'm sure I skipped a ton. I mean, there's a lot more there. Building and creating is like my passion. Teaching and educating and then being inspired by especially the young people that see what we do and say, hey man, I'm gonna go out on my own business someday because of what you guys do. That's like more tangible and more real than any paycheck that I've ever gotten. That's RR Buildings in a nutshell. Greg, what do you want to add, man?
For me, to get to RR Buildings, from the beginning was, I always remember when I was younger, from 4 years old, remember building birdhouses and stuff. Construction is always something that I always wanted to do. And so it was just a miracle really, and nothing ever was my passion until Kyle came along. When I started working for him, I think that just, he brought the fun out in it. So
when you were first starting out and you get to a little job that you've never been before, did you get nervous or was it kind of a thrill?
I'm nervous all the time, man. I lay in bed, I dream about, the project, many days I come to the site and I'm like, Greg, this is what I was thinking about last night. What do you think about this? When you care, that's all you think about.
72 by 140, and it's only the two of you guys, so do you ever struggle with getting things done when it's only the two of you guys on site?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the process. It's all about the equipment. And for us, if I didn't have some of the equipment I had, then we couldn't do it.
Has your day-to-day, job site, you show up, has changed a lot ever since you started making videos and posting on social media?
I mean, we used to put up 15 buildings a year. And last year we did 2.
What do you see for yourself in the next 5, 10 years, and how has that changed from what you're doing today?
I never had a goal for any of this. Nothing. Whatever I'm passionate about in the moment, that's what I do, and I go 100%. That's just my personality. I have an addictive, passionate, driven personality, and so when building, when social media, when that dies, whatever's, maybe disc golf, I don't know. I mean, I have no goals, man. I just want to always be in the moment because I feel like goals are great maybe to think about, but at the same time, my goal was to be a computer science CEO someday in a big company. If I would have followed that goal, I would have never had the opportunity to see kind of the other things that were happening in my life, because I would have been like, nope, that's my goal. I got to get there. So I just stopped setting goals in that, kind of frame. It's more like I just want to stay happy. That's my goal. What drives you guys to be in the trades? Why are you doing it?
Being able to see an instant gratification of your work and then kind of helping the people around you, that camaraderie with the people you work with, kind of all with the same goals, all with the same appreciation of what you do. And then kind of one of the reasons I'm staying out here instead of going back to the UK is pretty good money as well. And if you're not afraid of work, I think it's definitely a great path to go down and kind of enjoy your life while doing it at the same time, rather than, like you say, being stuck in a cubicle and kind of meandering your way through life, kind of setting out what you want to do and just going and doing it.
That literally embodies, in my mind, what is great about the trades. I mean, I always said the best part of every job is showing up to this pile. There's just this massive pile of lumber, and then when we leave, and for the next 10 years when I drive by that, it's like, we just built this massive house, and it's like, Greg, we did that. Nobody else. And the satisfaction that you get from your work well done is unparalleled. It's better than just about anything else there is. Like I said, better than the paycheck every time.
But my question for you is, if in front of a group like this, what is the one most important thing that they have to do on a daily basis in order to move forward towards whatever dream they have?
Oh man, I genuinely think that's pretty easy, and it comes back to I ran track in college. I was a pole vaulter. My head coach, his thing was always, if you're not learning, you're dying. And genuinely in the trades, it's so easy, and I see these older carpenters in my area that They do the same thing every day. They don't ever, venture out of their box. They don't try and do anything different. They're using the same materials. And like in the trades, if you want to just keep growing, you got to keep learning. You got to keep trying new things, using new products, learning new techniques. Because of social media, we do things way different, way better, way more high end than I probably would have ever known to do. So we would have been in that very same box, because where do you learn if you don't get experience or get exposure? So put yourself in positions to always be learning, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Don't get comfortable, don't get lax, and don't just get stagnant, because that is the fastest way to die.
Any other last minute questions? Otherwise, we can start bringing tools in and take a look at those. And
Well, I'm excited to get you guys the tools, man. Okay, let's do it.
It's been a great day so far. We appreciate you guys coming in today. I want to take a moment here to introduce our special guests. But I got Kyle Stumpenhorst of RR Builders, followed by Greg Haas with the camera, his assistant.
I want to start off first by saying I am not a public speaker. Kyle had said something about an auditorium full of people and I was going to have to talk to him. I'm like, wait, why? I have nothing really that interesting to say, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't about me. I mean, I just wanted to give back. I grew up in a time where I feel like everybody said, you're gonna go to college if you want to be successful. Go work in a big office job in the city if you want to make a lot of money. And I just really found a passion for sharing. I am not at all was not expecting to even talk to people, to really give you my impression. Greg and I build buildings all day, every day. That's it. I feel like I'm even still learning at that and not a professional. So anything I said, don't go change your lives over it. These are just my experiences, the things that I've learned, and I appreciate the opportunity from Iowa Lakes to even come out here and do this. That's what it's all about. I just try to help people and, do the best.
Fantastic.
So thank you. To say that I'm not sweating inside would be a lie, Joey. To be able to be here today to deliver these tools to Corey and the program and the school, and hopefully to affect generations of people that might be, inspired and motivated to get into the trades through something we're doing on our platform, and maybe even come here to your guys' school is inspiring and motivating for me to continue. So I don't want to not recognize Greg. Greg is a big part. At least stand up again, Greg, and while I'm talking, everybody can look at you and be awkward. Greg is a big reason that I'm successful. So it doesn't, happen on my own. And I also just want to say thank you to Joey out here. Joey came from Texas all the way to fly up and capture this, and I hope I can really paint a really good picture on you, your school, and just share the message, because I'm just blown away by, I feel like this amazing community that you guys have here. Totally obvious from the second we stepped on campus. So thank you so much. I don't have anything else prepared, so I'm going to turn it back over.
Thank you again, Kyle.
Hey, big thank you to the Iowa Lakes community here for having Greg and I out and for being the most amazing host that you could ask for. And I am so happy to have been able to deliver all these tools to these young gentlemen. Look at them, they are ecstatic. Guys, why aren't you smiling? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, hit the thumbs up. If you're looking for a trade school or a community college to go to and increase your technical skills, where would we go, guys?
Iowa Lakes.
All right, there you go. We'll catch you later, guys.